All right, let's do some NFL action here. We'll whip
Yes.
through these. Let's start with, you always say week 18, or it used to be week 17 in the NFL, just tread really lightly,
Oh
right?
boy.
It,
Yeah.
it's weird. Motivation, it's hard. Guys sitting out. It's
Mm.
even weirder this year. We've got COVID mixed in. So let's just dive right into the first game of tread lightly. This is probably the poster child for it this
Oh,
week. Dallas and newbies Philadelphia Eagles.
I
Eagles +7, Eagles sitting guys out. What do you So here's the question. I mean, you're not going to touch the line. I know you're going to tell me that. So do you look at it in a game like this? Can you find any value anywhere? Can you look at an under if the
yeah.
Eagles are going to have people out? Can you look at some prop unders you mentioned on the national championship? PFF had some good numbers reasoning for Devontae Smith unders in
Yep.
this one. I mean, is that where you go on these games if you want to have a little fun, a little action? Be careful on the sides, but start to look at some other angles.
Last week of the season, the NFL, and again, hopefully you guys are listening to the show, and we know that the college football crowd is different than the NFL crowd, but there is crossover, and there's it's football, so that's why we're talking about it. First thing I look at the last week of the season, in these games that may mean something, maybe not. Contract incentive guys, maybe not. Playoff implications, playing for seedings, playing to get in, playing to stay out, whatever. There's so many things we can find reasons to make plays on in the book. And I've heard it all. I mean, you've heard so many things at the counter over the years, you can't believe it. First thing I look at last week of the season is the totals. Okay. Games go one of two ways. Nobody wants to get hurt, business decisions are made, and the game goes dead under. Or contract incentives, the weather ain't too bad. It becomes almost like an exhibition game, preseason game, and the game flies over. Dallas, Philly, first thing I'm looking at is a total. We got this information. Again, it shows recording today, this morning on Wednesday. Yesterday, 12 guys in Philly get put in COVID protocol, may play, may not play, may out. Huge move came from Dallas -3.5, 4 to 7. 7 on the road. I don't want anything to do with that side, but the totals what got me. And we recorded cash considerations, me, Newbie, and Carl. And Newbie brought it up that this game goes under. Newbie, do you remember how many times? I mean, this game went under how many times?
So it was just in recent history when it's late in the year, it's either playoffs on the line, not really meaningful game like how this is. It's been two straight. It was a 9-0 game and it was like a 17-9 game. So not a huge sample size, but when you're trying to find the situation and match it up, it's hard to find a sample size for that.
B, how this is the first game on Saturday. One, will you watch it at all? And two, will
Yes.
you look to make wagers on it at all?
That's a good question. I got to see where else we land. I wouldn't mind playing something because it's a Saturday night game or it's a Saturday game. We're watching
Right.
it. I'm with you. I immediately look to the under. Now, 42.5 is a low number, obviously. So let's look at some player props. Can I get in there? But under makes sense now because McCarthy says they're going to try and play, but are they? And how long? Right? You
Well,
can't take what coaches say lock, stock, and barrel.
I was just going to ask you that. So, like this week, we got a lot of sales jobs going on. I mean, we saw it last week with Joe Judge, what he said after the game. I mean, these guys are selling themselves, they're selling the fans. Like, there's one more game. You need people to come out, maybe. They ain't playing. Like, why in the world would Dallas really be playing? Like, he can't say that today or yesterday or whatever, but Dallas ain't going to be playing. I don't think. I mean, they got to be maybe play a series or two, or just kind of say we're going to play and then go. You know what? We're resting. Like, because if Dak gets hurt, it's over. I mean, it's done. They can't win. They're trying to win the Super Bowl, and I think Philly being the young team and being the running team, I would look to take the points. I would only take Philly here, and I would only take under. So dog and under. And again, it's a formula, it's a math problem, but that's what I would be looking at.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.